Hello everyone and welcome. This is Olga from It Is Already Yours, and in this video I'm going to talk about the difference between chasing and feeling natural about manifesting your special person. We're going to talk about the seemingly obvious difference between a chasing energy and just feeling really natural about manifesting what you desire. It's come up a lot lately, so I really help clarify that for you, whether you're chasing or if you're feeling really natural about it, and how to feel natural about the manifestation, which is of course really important. But before I do jump in, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video. I'm so very grateful for your support and that you're here with me. Okay, so let's dive in. What is the difference? Or how do you know if you are chasing or if you are naturally living in the end result of already having your desire? Well, it's really going to come down to the feeling tone in your body, which is also really important to be paying attention to how you consistently feel in general. The way that I teach manifesting is that your whole being or your whole system, and that includes your body, your thoughts, your beliefs, your feelings, you want your entire being totally on board with your desired result. And if everything is not on board with the desired result, so let's say you're having the right powerful thoughts, but maybe you're experiencing a contrary feeling, you then can start to feel a little stress, some anxiety and control inside your body. And that's the indication that you aren't naturally living in the end result of what you want. And so the ideal is to land fully in the experience of naturally living in the end. Now, it's okay if you don't start out there. When you start manifesting intentionally and it's not yet that natural feeling state of living in the end, that's okay, because this is a practice. Manifesting is a practice of learning how to embody your God state. It is a practice to learn how to live in the end. It is simply a practice just like everything else in life. And after a little while, it does start to feel really natural. So it's okay if sometimes it doesn't feel natural to start. So please be gentle and kind to yourself, because it's so great that you're learning and taking your power back to create the life that you do want. So it's okay. I do want to talk about the different types of energy, because when you're paying attention to how you feel, you can see where you're up to in terms of your manifestation. And when you're tuning in to how you feel about it, that's going to be a really good indication of where you're up to in terms of your state of being. Is your state of being in the natural experience of living in the end? Or is your state of being in the natural experience of chasing? So I'm laying out these concepts and the details of it for you so you can assess yourself and see where you're at in terms of manifesting your specific person. So I'll start with the chasing energy. And the reason why the chasing energy is not where we want to be with our specific person is because chasing energy feels like lack. It feels like you don't have your desire. In your chasing energy, it's always going to be coming from the inner experience of not having it. I don't have it. And when we break manifesting down, it is super simple. Your inner reality, whatever is going on inside in terms of your thoughts, feelings and beliefs, becomes your outer reality. And you want to look at the inner state that you're currently in and how is that actually creating your outer reality right now. So if you're in the state of constantly thinking, oh, I don't have him or her, that is the thing that evokes us to chase. And so obviously chasing is in the state of being of not having. So it's going to just create more of those same results of not having. Now, what does chasing feel like? Well, the thoughts are going to be a little bit more kind of obsessive, a lot of thinking about them, and we can even chase with our thoughts. People have asked this question before. If I'm manifesting someone, am I chasing them away with my thoughts? And really, the answer is it depends on your state of being. If your thoughts are a little bit of obsession, or maybe there's a little bit of anxiety there, and this is where you've got to really tune into the feeling state, what's going on in your body. So there's a specific tone for chasing after anxiety. And if you can feel that, then yeah, that's a chasing experience. You also want to feel into your body. Is the impulse going towards them? And in an anxious state, then yeah, that's chasing again. And all of that thinking, those feelings, those actions, that way of being, the undertone of the whole thing comes from a place of lack. It's landing in the truth of what you don't want, which is, I don't have what I want right now. And what you really want to do is completely flip that and work towards naturally landing in the end result and making it feel very natural and like truth for you. That naturalness feels very different. The biggest difference that I can see when I tune into myself and my own body is naturalness often feels like a peace, like a stillness. There's not a lot of movement. There's not a lot of anxiety. It's just calm. There's no chasing feeling. I feel like I've landed in my magnetism and trust and just know that what I desire is already done. It is already mine and it feels good. Now, it doesn't mean you can't ever move towards your special person or not ever taking any action towards them. That's not what naturalness means. It's an inner state that feels like, I'm good. I'm so good where I am. I can do this or I can not do this. I can take action or not take action. And either way, I feel like, hey, I feel pretty good. I know my desire is inevitable. It's just already done. Can you feel into that difference between chasing energy, where it's an impulse to move towards, maybe out of fear or lack, versus the trust and naturalness of living in the end? We're together, or we're going to be together. This manifestation is inevitable. I don't have to make any moves. I don't have to think about them all day long. I don't have to move towards them. I don't have to check up on them. It's just done. I know it's mine. So that living in the end of it is already done creates no movement, no chasing energy. So this is the difference between chasing and feeling really natural about your manifestation. And of course, it can be for any manifestation. This goes for anything. Neville Goddard said that the state of naturalness, that state of living in the end, that this is mine, it's totally natural. I already know it. It's already done. I know it is mine. No movement, no impulse to move after. It's stillness within. It's trust. And really, it just means I'm good. I trust my ability as the most powerful creator of my life. It is done. It's just a very deep, beautiful, graceful, elegant, confident state of stillness within. And that is the state that easily manifests our desires. So you want to look at your manifesting practices when it comes to your special person. And ideally, the goal is always going to be to land in that end result and a state of naturalness. Truly land in the state of, this is done. Release anything not serving you. Any worry or fear or freaking out or going after it with chasing energy, because I know and feel deep within that it is already done. And if during the day the overthinking or overanalyzing mind gets taken away with thoughts that do not serve, it's okay. Quickly catch those thoughts and bring yourself back to living in the end result and land in there over and over again and keep telling yourself, I will keep landing in the end result of it is already done. And it brings me comfort and it's a deeper feeling state. It's done. And everything relaxes and your energy grounds and balances because it is done. So if you watched any of my other videos, you know that whatever you tell your subconscious mind, it's going to get to work to create it for you. So whenever you do get those moments where you might be like a little bit freaked out about your special person, don't beat yourself up about it or anything like that. You haven't broken any manifesting rule, but you do want to catch yourself and bring yourself back to that living in the end state. It is done. What I like to do is I thank the thoughts for showing me what I don't want. I write the thought down, cross it out, and rewrite it in the positive, focusing only on what I do want, and then I reaffirm it a few times. Crossing it out is very powerful because the subconscious mind is very symbolic. And then I just bring myself back to the end result of, I know it is done. It is already mine. And I imagine you want to do that as well, because it's never ever going to feel good to be obsessed or chasing or having that stressful, anxious energy inside of you. That's just never ever going to feel good. So your relief and stepping back into your power is landing back in that moment, back within yourself, back in the end result, and the very simple feeling of, It's done. It's already mine. And remember, it's not your job to worry about how it's going to be done. Don't pop back up here into your head and start thinking about, yeah, how's this going to work out? How's this going to come to me? Nope. We just know it is done. So very simply, you come out of your head, drop into your heart, and come back into what you have created. Nope, I don't have to make any movement because it's already done. It's who I am. And the more you just keep bringing yourself back to that state of being, you're going to be absolutely unstoppable at manifesting like you won't believe. You got this. Okay, so thank you so much for being here with me. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video. I am sending you so much love and light, and I'll see you soon.